Hey you guys, Dangerous Thing here. Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm bringing you another episode of Boom Beach. So I woke up this morning and of course I checked my phone, and what do you know? Hammerman is on the hunt. It's back on my base, and actually I'm going to show you a few things today. Last week I didn't get a chance to post the Hammerman video, and actually it was a really great one because I had to get really creative in order to be able to get through Hammerman. I was kind of about this close to losing it because I felt like every little thing that I tried just wasn't working for me, and you know, you only have 3 tries, so there wasn't much room for error. So I'm going to show you what I did last time. I'm going to explain my reasoning, and hopefully you will see why I was getting so close to being so irritated. Yeah, and then I'm going to switch over and I'm going to record this week's Hammerman live, so I don't know what's going to happen there yet. I have no power of predicting that because I don't have a crystal ball that tells me what's going to go down. But yeah, I will basically just, go with the flow, and hopefully I'm not going to have to use all of the 3 tries, but in case I do, that's just life. So I'm going to jump in. I'm going to switch over from this video to a pre-recorded video, and then I'm going to switch back to a live recording, and I will catch you later. Don't go anywhere.
All right, you guys, so first things first, let's look back at last week's Hammerman and see what happened last week. Let me show you the very first replay of the first attack, and as you can see, Hammerman descended with a whole lot of heavies in the first wave, and then second wave of heavies, and then they had a few medics with them trying to keep them alive, and here was my base layout. And so throughout this try, I basically just observed, where they went, sort of what directions they followed and whatnot. And as you can see, I put my shock blaster really close to my HQ, and that didn't work out for me very well. So in the second attack, I had to change the strategy a little bit. I went ahead and made some changes to the layout of the base. So as you can see, I placed the shock blaster a little bit closer to the front line so that those heavies can start getting hit up from the very beginning, because heavies have so much health, and I really needed to get them basically, to the lowest possible, thinnest possible point, because once Zukas descend, it is game over, because heavies will take down all of the mines and boom mines, and then Zukas can just blast their way through and take down my HQ. So my shock blaster definitely worked out really well, for this particular wave, and it caused a whole lot more damage than it did when it was placed all the way by the HQ, but actually it didn't do exactly what I wanted. So heavies still were able to take it down even before Zukas descended, and once Zooks came down, you can tell where this is going. Basically, they're taking down everything in front of them, super great range, and there's still medics keeping them alive, running around like crazy with like chickens with their heads cut off. Sorry for a very visual, graphical description here, but also, in this particular attack, it didn't work out for me. I lost it 2 times in a row, and that's now like, what does it cost me? I think it cost me 45 or 55,000 gold to defend myself. So I had to make a few more changes. I had to make very subtle changes and place a few mines in different locations. But also another thing that I wanted to do, and that's something we've spoken about before, is using your sculptor and activating the power of your statues. So in this particular attack, as you can see, my ice statue right there in the corner is blinking, and that is because I boosted it up. So now my defensive buildings have a whole lot more health. Actually, I forget exactly quite which one it is. It's either health or damage per second. I think this one in particular, in this particular video, I boosted the damage per second. So as you can see, now everything is much more powerful than it was to begin with, and with few more adjustments, the shock blaster is definitely taking down heavies one after another, and really I would love for shock blaster to take down those medics, and it just did take down 1, and I think it's only way took down 2 medics, 3 medics. Now there are no more medics alive. The shock blaster did exactly what I wanted it to do, and now it's gonna blast through wall of heavies, and Zukas are now all descended. So this is the final wave, and let's see what's gonna happen. I'm gonna speed it up just a little bit, and yeah, so shock blaster did me really well in this particular episode, or in this particular attack, and now it is all down to my rocket launchers and my boom cannon. So rocket launchers are still in the exact same place where they were in the last 2 tries, but now they are hitting up all the Zukas that are desperately trying to bring down my HQ, and down it goes. So with very, very few modifications, as you can see, I just moved the Shock Blaster from first try to second try, and I kept it in the same place for the third try. And really, what really helped me was activating my ice statue and boosting it up, because that was just absolutely incredibly powerful. So also last week, you guys, I've upgraded my HQ to level 17. I've already covered it in my previous video. So I'm gonna sign off and now record this week's Hammerman Attack live. Don't go anywhere. I'll be back in just a second.
Okay, you guys, so we just looked back at what happened last week with Hammerman when he descended on my base and how I finally was able to take it down on the third try. Now let's look at this week and let's see how I'm going to handle myself. Now, a few things have been added to my base since last week, which I'm sure you know all about because I've bragged about it in my previous video. So I now have a shock launcher, I have an extra boom cannon, and I have an extra flamethrower. I do not, however, have an ice statue because I reclaimed it and I am now making space for another one. I'm working currently on possibly another dark or magma masterpiece, so I'll tell you what I settled for in the next episode. So let's jump in, let's see what this week's Hammerman has in store for me, and hopefully I will be victorious yet again. Will it be on a second, first, or third try? I don't know. Let's look. Okay, so Hammerman is going to descend with 216 level 2 riflemen, with 1 medic, 11 grenadiers, and 66 level 7 heavies. So what we have here is we have riflemen who have an okay range and are, you know, pretty vulnerable at level 7, and we got level 1 grenadiers. God, why do I always struggle with grenadiers or grenadiers? Grenadiers. I'm gonna settle for that one. And heavies. So let's look. Let's jump in the first run. And as always, I'm gonna just observe, you know, which path they take, which direction they go, so then I can accordingly adjust my following attack. So 55,000 gold. Let's spend it and let's see whether or not this is gonna work out for me. I have a feeling that it's probably not gonna be a victory from the first try, but. So let's look at little tiny riflemen just getting zonked out by that shock blaster. That was absolutely beautiful. Now we have heavies and we have grenadiers and more heavies and more heavies and more heavies descending at the base, and the shock launcher is doing magic and the shock blaster is actually still hitting them up. So although grenadiers have really wonderful range, so this may actually not look good for me, but yeah, I kind of... Is this going to be a win from the first try? You guys, victory from the first try. Wow. Well, I definitely didn't expect for that to happen. But like I said, this is live. So, yeah, wow. I kind of feel a little sad now because I don't have anything else to show. Should we jump into another... Should we jump in and attack one of the villages? Oh, we also got attacked over the night while I was sound and asleep. Wow. Okay, not that I'm shocked with myself, I just kind of secretly wish that I took more than just one wave to defend my base, because that would be a lot more entertaining. But since that's the case, let's go ahead and see if we can jump in into another attack and take this, play it down. Okay, so Tricora, level 40, 307 victory points. He's got... yeah, his base looks alright. Should we try it? He's got 2 rocket launchers sitting right behind his HQ, basically exactly same range. So I'm going to try to take them down first, and then we will see how we're going to proceed. Let's jump in. Okay. So you guys, I know in the previous video that I posted about Gearhart Factory, I shared an attack from Admiral Lupo, and a few of you said that that was absolutely fantastic. So yeah, if you want to check his base out, you can find my TF. It's DangerousThing, capital D, capital T. If you can't find it, I'll drop a tag below in the comments of this video. Yeah, you can find my task force, and then you can check out his base, and if you're really curious and interested in him, he really is a really cool player, so check him out, and yeah, maybe you can learn a few things from him, especially in how to organize your base. Okay, so I'm gonna drop my troops right over here. I don't know why I did that, but I did. And I'm gonna go ahead and shock these guys. Alright, I'm gonna throw a med kit on my Zukas and heavies. And just watch them do their thing. Alright, I'm gonna shock these guys. Let's come over here. Let's take these guys out next. And then make our way to HQ. Alright, I'm gonna heal them up one more time so my Zukas don't run out of the health juice. Okie doke. Looking pretty good, are we? Wow, this would be pretty embarrassing if I actually don't make it. What? No! No, 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 no! No! This was terrible. I can't believe I lost it. This wasn't even a really high level base. Okay. Wow. Should I instant train my troops and try this one more time? You know Boom Beach General spends diamonds just like that when he instant trains them. Let's see how much it's going to cost me to instant train. Alright. Wow, 104 diamonds. I only have 245 left. I don't know that I could do that. I may actually just have to leave it at a terrible loss during my last real player attack after 2 beautiful Hammerman defenses. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it here, you guys. And actually, I'm gonna have another video coming for you in just a few hours where I will show you our most recent task force attack. So yeah, I'm lost for words here. Thanks for checking in. I hope you enjoyed the 2 waves of Hammerman, and I hope you will forgive me for a miserable fail in my last operation. But I'm gonna sign off, and I'll catch you guys next time. Hopefully you enjoy this episode. Dangerous Thing is out.